Charles Baptist cross-examination.
Okay, now for the cross-examination of affirmative to negative. Charles, you have the floor.
Okay, categorical question lang ano. Shoto,
Okay.
could you be wrong about everything that you think you know? So everything that you think that you know, mga knowledge claims, no, everything taken together, could you be wrong about all those things?
Okay. Now,
As a person, yeah. So as a person na merong grace of humility na tinatawag, I will say yes since I'm not omniscient.
Stop time. Point of order. Shota, please answer the questions first directly before giving an explanation. Thank you.
Is this a yes or no question?
No, not necessarily, but you have to answer first before you give an explanation. That's how the rule goes.
Alright.
Go ahead. So,
Yes. I could be.
yeah, then you can. Thank you.
Okay, next question, Shoto. If you could be wrong about everything that you think you know, could you also be wrong about that?
What do you mean about that?
About being possibly wrong about everything that you think you know. So karugtong ito ng tanong ko kanina, no? Sabi mo, you could be wrong about everything that you think you know. But that statement itself is also a knowledge claim. So you could also be wrong about that.
I could be wrong about everything else that I know, unless, except sa existence ko. That's the only thing that I'm sure of, that I exist.
Stop.
Point of order, moderator, hindi po na.
Paki-stop time yung kay Charles. Please give him 20 seconds.
So, karugtong ng tanong ko kanina, ang una kong tanong, could you be wrong about everything that you think you know? Ang sabi mo, yes, you could be wrong about everything that you think you know. That statement, I could be wrong, quote, I could be wrong about everything that I think I know. Could you also be wrong about that?
Okay, Shota, you can now answer.
So this only except for my own existence. I could be wrong about everything.
Okay, so tatanong ako ulit no Shoto.
Okay.
So, are you saying na meron kang certain knowledge claims that you couldn't be wrong about?
So knowledge again doesn't require certainty. So
I'm not saying wala akong binanggit na certainty. Sorry, objection moderator kasi po.
Yeah, I get that. Point of order. Acknowledge. Please answer Shota the questions asked. Do you need to repeat the question, Shoto?
Okay, repeat, Charles.
Okay.
Okay. So narinig kita kanina, Shoto. Sabi mo, you could be wrong about everything that you think you know when it comes to sa mga bagay outside of your existence. Tama ba yung pagkakaunawa ko that there is a knowledge na parang you couldn't be wrong about?
Myself.
So your knowledge of your
My own
own existence. Thank you, Shoto. So the knowledge of your own existence is something you couldn't be wrong about.
Yes.
Tama ba? Okay. How do you know that you exist?
Yes.
Mm.
Well, the fact that I think, or even if I deny na nag-exist ako, it's presupposed that I do think, and therefore I am.
Okay. Salamat, Shoto. No? Yan ba yung tinatawag na Cartesian cogito ni Descartes? I think, therefore I
Yes, that's
am.
true.
Okay.
Yes.
Aware ka ba na yung existence mo doon sa conclusion, yung I am, yung I exist doon sa conclusion, pinipresuppose mo na doon sa premise pa lang. I think, sabi mo sa premise. Aware ka? Yun lang naman tanong ko, aware ka o
Not
hindi?
necessarily.
So hindi ka aware. Okay. So hindi ka aware na nung sinabi mo kasi sa premise mo, no, I think, tapos ang conclusion mo, therefore I am. Aware ka ba, ulitin ko ha, aware ka ba nung inargue mo na I think, you are already assuming na merong I, na ikaw, nag-i-exist ka as the thinker. Ina-assume mo na yung existence mo bago mo pa i-conclude na nag-i-exist ka. Aware ka?
Not necessarily na you are presupposing the first one na I think tapos nabugugkoy ka na I am.
Okay, no? So, lipat tayo ng tanong kasi naipakita ko naman no, yung gusto kong ipakita. Next question. Sabi mo kanina, there are certain things that you can know, no? Without presupposing God. Tama?
Yes, that is true.
Okay. Nagbigay ka ng example kanina, yung sa orasan, yung 3 o'clock. Tama ba?
Yes, that is true.
Okay. How did you know na 3 o'clock yung nasa orasan?
Pwede ko ba ma-explain yung point ko doon?
Yes po. Hindi naman categorical yung question. Sabi ko, how did you know?
Yes.
Go.
Yeah, so as I said recently, since yung argument ng presuppositionalism is based on epistemology, and our classical understanding of knowledge is that its definition is
Point of order, moderator.
Yes.
Hindi po yung worldview ko yung hindi po tungkol sa worldview ko yung
I'm just
tinatanong
clarifying.
ko. Ang tinatanong ko
Okay.
kasi
I'm just
Shoto, yung sa
clarifying.
worldview mo, how do you know in your worldview, how do you know na 3 o'clock yung nasa orasan?
Okay, Shoto, please answer that.
Okay, so knowledge is equals to justified true belief. I believe it, and I have a justification that is 3 o'clock because of the clock. And as I said doon, can I extend?
Okay, doon muna tayo sa because of the clock. I will follow up. Paano mo nalaman na nag-i-exist yung clock?
I do have an immediate experience of the clock.
When you say immediate experience, are you pertaining to your sense experience?
Yes, that is the sense data itself.
Okay, no. I-summarize natin para sa mga nakikinig, no. Kaya mo alam na 3 o'clock yung nasa clock dahil sa clock nag-i-exist yung clock. Tinanong kita, paano mo nalaman na nag-i-exist yung clock? Sabi mo, present siya sa iyong sense experience. So, ibig bang sabihin nito, Shoto, you rely on the validity of your sense experience that you are not dreaming right now.
Yes, that is true.
Okay. How do you justify that assumption that you are not in a simulation, you are not in someone's dream, na itong nire-report ng sense experience mo is something that exists in the outside world? How do you justify the validity of your senses? Sige.
Well, I think it's more probable, or let's say na yung mga simulation or iba pang tinatawag mong theories na maybe I am just dreaming or in a simulation is a very theoretically hard to prove, and my immediate experience of the clock is a direct experience or self-evident that there's a clock. It's just like I have a hand. You can
I'm
only go
sorry.
beyond theories.
Okay. So ano nga ang justification mo na valid ang senses mo? Kasi ang kinlay mo lang, it's more probable. Probable by what standard? Anong standard ng probability
Well,
mo sa
that's-
worldview kung saan ang tinatanong kong justification sa'yo ay yung validity mismo ng senses mo?
This is our classical understanding of the word knowledge. You don't need certainty. You only need a justified true belief.
I know,
So what's the problem about
that's already granted. No, hindi natin pinagtatalunan na kailangan justified. Ang hinihingi ko sa'yo, ano yung justification na yon sa validity ng senses mo? What is your justification on the validity of your senses? Go.
So as I said to you, that is my immediate experience of the clock, the sense data of the clock itself. That is my justification. I have an immediate or direct experience of the clock itself.
Okay, para sa mga nakikinig, no, are you aware, Shoto, na ang ginagawa mo ngayon ay tinatawag na tautology? Ibig sabihin, you are using the same thing that you are trying to justify itself. Kanina kasi, sinagot mo na yan. That's you claim, no, that it is immediate, your experience that the clock exists. Ngayon, pinapa-justify ko sa'yo how your senses are reliable para ma-justify na immediate pala sa experience mo na nag-exist yung clock. And then you repel back to it. You appeal back to that. That's tautology. Aware ka na tautology yung ginagamit mo?
So what I'm saying to recently, Charles, nung ginant mo nga yung definition ko ng knowledge is that yung justification ko about na there's a clock is different, yun di ba yung answer ko, and my answer now is my senses keeps producing reliable results. We know that in person.
Which is yun nga, you are assuming empiricism. Now I want you to justify empiricism. You cannot assume the, empiricism to justify it. So pag-provide ka ng isang valid justification na valid ang senses mo, rather than just saying it's just is. Kumbaga, you are just repeating the claim that you're trying to justify. What's the justification? Go until nawala pa.
So I can appeal to science. I know that there's a clock because I have a direct experience of it. And since my senses, once again, produce a repeated, reliable effects, therefore I conclude that there's a clock.
Okay. So Shoto, nag-appeal ka sa science para patunayan yung empirical, yung yung senses mo. Are you aware, Shoto, na yung science pinipresuppose ng science in the first place na reliable ang senses? So you cannot prove, aware ka ba na you cannot use science to prove the senses kasi it is science that relies on the validity of the senses and not vice versa. Hindi ka aware?
No, because I don't accept your premise that science presupposes your worldview.
Wala pa tayo sa worldview ko, senses, mag-stick ka dun sa tanong ko. Inahanapan kita ng justification sa validity ng senses mo. Ang binigay mong justification, I can appeal to science. Now, here's the problem, no? Aware ka ba, Shoto, na yung science mismo, it presupposes in the first place that the senses are reliable. So, hindi mo pwedeng gamitin, aware ka ba na hindi mo pwedeng gamitin ang science to justify the senses kasi it's putting the cart before the horse. Senses are reliable, therefore science, yun ang tamang sequence sa epistemology. Hindi ka aware doon?
Because I don't see any problem about it.
I don't see any problem about it. Sige, ano ko na po yung aking time sa cross-exam. Salamat.
I see. So, thank you guys for that wonderful exchange of question and answer.